Night, June 24th, 2009, were you able to observe any of the rehearsals?
Yes, sir, I did.
And from where were you able to observe the rehearsals?
A couple different locations, in the stands, on the floor. And it was actually a monitor that we could see the stage from in a different part. So about 3 different places I observed Mr. Jackson's performance.
Okay. And how would you describe the performance that night?
It was excellent. It was high energy. He looked pretty good.
Okay. Now, following, do you know what time you prepared to transport Mr. Jackson home that evening?
Yes, sir. It was around midnight.
Okay. And was it the same routine that you've described?
Yes, sir, it was. The advance team would leave and, give us a clear route, and we would take the same route that they took back to the house.
Okay. And you drove?
Yes, sir.
And were you accompanied by Mr. Williams and
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Jackson?
Yes, sir.
And at some point, either before leaving Staples Center or maybe en route, was a call made to Conrad Murray in your presence to make sure he was at the home?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know who made that call?
Micheal Lemire did.
Now, what happened when you got back to Michael's house at 100 North Carrollwood?
When we arrived back, there were fans. The fans, they would normally beat us there. So we pulled to the gate, and he asked us to stop so that he can take some time to speak with his fans. So he spoke with his fans for maybe 60 seconds. As the gate opened, you can see the same vehicle parked in the same fashion.
Now, you just pointed at People's 11. You're referring to Conrad
Yes, sir.
Murray's car?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, as the gate opens, what you're looking at is a direct shot of the gate opening. So when the gate opens, that's what you see. So we see Dr. Murray's car there, and then we went ahead to pull around and park at the front door.
Okay. And you said he told us to stop to talk to the fans. Were you talking Mr. Jackson?
Mr. Jackson, yes, sir.
Okay. And you arrived around approximately 1 o'clock a.m.?
Yes, sir.
And what did you do then upon pulling in onto the actual property, the area shown in People's 11?
Well, the fans, they normally would give him gifts, letters, various items. So we would take the gifts from the car. Micheal Lemire would get his door, and I would usually gather all the gifts along. If there was too much, other security would help out. And we would take the gifts and place them at his steps. And he would greet us before he went upstairs, good night, or whatever he would say. And we would see each other off from there.
Okay. And is that what happened that night?
Yes, sir.
So things were carried into the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We carried the gifts into the house.
And left at the base of the stairs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then greeted each other good night? And,
yes, sir.
Okay. And then what'd you do?
And then we had a security debriefing for approximately 10 to 15 minutes. And then those of us that were relieved, we relieved ourselves and we went on home.
Okay. And were you relieved? Were you at the end of your duty at that
yes,
time?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was.
You went home?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next day then, June 25th, 2009, did you return to 100 North Carrollwood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And about what time did you return?
About 11:45.
And what did you do when you got there?
Same routine. When I got there that day, I came in the gate, checked on the guard that was facing the gate, went around, checked with the guards in the security trailers, asked basic questions of any activities going on. And at that time, I left after that.
Okay.
AM or PM? AM. Yes, sir.
And you said you left after that? You left the property?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And so this is around noon then?
Close to noon, yes, sir.
Okay. And why'd you leave the property?
I had to make a run to the bank, so.
And did you drove?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then while driving to the bank, did you receive a telephone call?
Yes, I did.
And from whom?
From Micheal Lemire.
Okay. And what did he say?
He said MJ had a bad reaction, or maybe he said MJ had a bad reaction, and he said MJ had a bad reaction, go upstairs. And I told him that I wasn't at the house. I had just made a run to the bank, and he said, okay, well, hurry up and get back and go upstairs.
Okay. Would you, security personnel and others sometimes refer to Mr. Jackson as MJ?
Yes, sir.
So you told Mr. Williams you're on your way to the bank. Did you indicate that you'd turn around and go back to the house?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that what you did?
Yes.
Got a copy of a summary of phone records of Begin Muhammad. It has been shown to defense counsel. May this be marked People's next in order. I believe it's People's 18.
It is.
And Mr. Muhammad, before testifying
Live
here
testimony
today,
continuing inside the courtroom. Meanwhile, outside of the courthouse, the victim, Michael Jackson's father, Joe Jackson, exited just moments ago.
Justice for Michael! Justice for Michael!